Hi everybody, happy Feel Good Friday. You made it. It's the weekend. Let's do a nice 30-minute restorative yoga practice. Today you will need your blocks, 2 yoga blankets if you have them, and a bolster. Let's get started. Okay, so we are going to actually get started with our bolster first. If you don't have a bolster, that's completely fine. Just grab a pillow that's nice and firm, something similar to this, like if you have a body pillow, just something really nice and firm, like I said. So go ahead and place your bolster long ways here. And I actually like to have mine a little bit close to the top of my mat. And then you're just going to gently roll back. So restorative yoga, this is just a nice practice to reset. This is going to be a nice deep stretch, but with the use of props, bringing the ground closer to you. And just, this is a time, I love restorative yoga because this is a time to just simply relax and let the props work for you, okay? So today's poses will be held longer. So I invite you to just relax. Get your fidgets out, palms up, and just allow the chest to open. Notice if you have any tension in your jaw. Allow the tongue to release from the top of your mouth. I invite you to close your eyes. If closing your eyes is uncomfortable, just have a soft gaze. If you'd like to feel an even deeper stretch here, option to bring your arms up. Continuing to use your breath. Take a deep inhale here. Hold it at the top. Exhale. Gently roll over to your left side to assist coming up. We're going to go into the next pose here, still using our bolster. But this time, let's take a couple of cat-cows, but make sure your bolster is right in between. Bolster or pillow, okay? Your bolster is right in between your legs. Let's take a couple of cat-cows first. Press those feet, the tops of your feet into the mat. Inhale, cow pose, drop your belly. Exhale, cat, round your back. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. Two more. Inhale, cow pose. Exhale, cat. One more. Inhale, cow pose. Find a neutral spine. Roll out your neck a couple times to the left and to the right. Now gently come back and sit on your heels. So check it out. That bolster is going to be here for your support. We're going into a supported child's pose, okay? Bring your big toes to touch. Option to have the arms out in front of you, or you can have the palms up and reaching out. Option to put one ear down or forehead onto your bolster. I find it more comfortable to have my ear down. You can squeeze in a little more so that that bolster or pillow is supporting you. Also, option to reach those arms forward, like I said. From here, very nice and gently, if you did put one ear down, let's go to the other side. I invite you now to do the opposite of what you did with your hands the first time. So I'm going to bring the hands back this time. Gently start to press yourself up and roll yourself all the way up to where you're back to sitting on your heels. Moving into the next stretch, we are still going to work with our bolster or our pillows. We're going to go into a nice, deep but supported straddle, okay, using your bolster. Bring that bolster or your pillow close to you. Option to also use your blocks here if you need to. Option to use your blocks wherever you need to go. I just want you to, if you don't have a bolster actually also, or a pillow, option to put your blocks on the highest setting and just kind of sit here. You have your bolster, just relax. If you need to bring the ground closer to you, option to take a yoga blanket if you have one, or any type of blanket at that matter. It doesn't have to be a specific yoga blanket or a Mexican blanket, just whatever you have to give you a little bit more lift. Sometimes our hamstrings can be very, very tight.
Slow
Also, if you feel comfortable with reaching your arms out, you can use your blocks on the medium setting and just relax. Again, same thing here if you want to relax on the side. Forehead feels nice here though. We'll hold this stretch for a few breaths. Again, if you feel like you may have any tension in your jaw, in your forehead, cheekbones, your neck, I invite you to release all of that tension right now. Notice it and release it. Couple more breaths here. Inhale. Exhale. Gently press a little bit deeper. One more just like that. Inhale. Press a little bit deeper. Gently roll up. Blink your eyes open if they were closed. Moving into our next stretch. You're going to need 2 yoga blankets or just regular blankets. We'll be using these blankets for support. We're going into a supported frog pose, which is one of my favorite hip openers. Okay. So you're going to take your blanket and roll them like so. So you have here, the blanket is rolled up here. And then you'll do the same with your other blanket. If you don't have blankets available, option to use towels as well. Okay, so here is your setup. Your towels are going to go out to where your knees will be comfortable. Your bolster is going to go in the middle. So let's actually start with half frog first. Start with the right knee. So you're going to take your right leg out. Your knee is supported by your blanket. You may need to shift to get yourself set up. Okay? And just kind of let your left leg kind of just be comfortable here. Okay, then you'll take your bolster will be right under your chest here and just lay. Option to tee out your arms or cactus your arms here. Checking back in to make sure that you're releasing all tension in your chin, your cheeks. Maybe release your tongue from the roof of your mouth, releasing any tension in your forehead. We'll be here for a couple more breaths. Start to gently roll up out of that position, very, very gently. We'll go into the left side. Take a second if you need to readjust. Again, we're only working in half frog right now. So now you have your left knee is going to be supported by your left towel, blanket, or whatever you have. Keeping that bolster or pillow right where it was. Just let that right leg kind of relax. And bring that left knee on your blanket. Half frog. Right ear goes down. Right ear goes down to your bolster.
From the start, by the way you stared, the way you wrote upon me, yeah. Man, I felt your energy. Wasn't used to being loved and treated differently, yeah. But something went wrong, the signals got crossed, and now we're on completely different pages. Let's go where we were, where no one gets hurt. Baby, keep it right there, don't you stress the flow. You're trying to pick the pace up, we should take it slow. Baby, keep your focus, don't you make me change my mind. If you love me, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby, don't you, baby, don't you, baby, don't you switch up the vibe. Baby,
start to make your way out of this pose. Very carefully roll over so that you're not hitting the knee. Being very careful with your knees. Okay, now we're going to go into a full supported frog pose, just to get a deeper stretch and open those hips a little bit more. So you'll take both of your blankets this time, and we'll be here for a few breaths. So if it starts to get intense, just know that everything is okay. You are fully supported. Just allow those hips to open, okay? All right, so let's set up. I like to bring my blankets in a little bit closer. and then set up your blankets to where your knees are supported. You may have to do a little bit of maneuvering here, and gently open up and relax. If it does start to feel a little too intense, option to come up to your forearms, okay? But really try to sit into this stretch. It's a really great hip opener. I'm checking back in because I know it's probably starting to feel very intense right now. Try to keep your fidgets to a minimum. If you feel that your blankets or your towels are starting to slip or not feeling as comfortable as they should, just kind of maneuver them without doing too much quick movements here, okay? You're here for just a couple more breaths.
Baby, don't check for me. Taking time out to be and live my life off screen. Taking time out to be and live my life. Taking just
Start to slowly come out of this very carefully. Push yourself up, slide those knees, just lifting. Give a nice little sway here. Now, bring one knee in to meet the other. Sit back. Roll up. Okay. Moving on, meet me down here on your backs. Supported fish pose or Supta Baddha Konasana with the feet, soles of the feet are together. Here we're going to work with our blankets again, and we're going to put them out to the sides this time. Yes, I love restorative yoga. It's just a really nice time to, as one yoga instructor says, to nap, really. So you can just let go and just feel a nice, deep, supported stretch. All right, so we're back on our backs with our bolster. You can push it out a little bit so that you can roll one vertebrae at a time comfortably down onto your bolster. Take those blankets. Option to use yoga blocks as well if you have them and don't have the other props available. Place those blankets off to the side. Bring the soles of the feet together and just relax. Option to bring your hands out with the palms up. Don't forget to release that tension that may be in your forehead. clenching your jaw, clenching your teeth. Just let it all go. Let your breath guide you through. Outsides, or place your hands on the outsides of your thighs and push your legs together as if you're closing a book. Windshield wiper your knees left to right, still being supported by your bolster or your pillow. Stop right in the middle. Gonna just hold it here for a second. Maybe lift your all 10 toes up off of your mat. Now gently turn over to your left side to help you up. This is going to take us into our final pose, which will also be our Shavasana. You're going to take your 2 blocks. Check it out. This is one of my favorite poses. You're going to take your 2 blocks and your pillow or your bolster. Make sure that your bolster is nice and sturdy and stable, so that you're not collapsing, okay? Because your legs are going to go on top of this, okay? One of your blankets can be used as a pillow. If you're not using a yoga towel, I invite you to use your other blanket to support your back. I like to use one blanket as my pillow. Roll it as you may, where it's gonna be comfortable on your neck. And then my other blanket, I like to cover up with it. So your legs are going to come up onto your bolster or your pillow and your blocks. Again, making sure you're nice and sturdy here. You're going to lay back on your blanket that you have for your pillow. Or if you have a pillow here, you can use it, but just, if you have a pillow, use it, or I like to cover up with my other blanket. And this will take us into our final Shavasana. Just relax. Palms can be up. Feel free to tee out your arms. Just let go. Final Shavasana. Start to bring awareness back into your body. Wiggle your fingertips, wiggle your toes. Move that chin from side to side. Open your mouth. Move your cheeks. Bring your knees into your chest very gently and carefully. Roll over to a fetal position. Left side. Press your way up. Make sure that you are not still in the way of your blocks. Move your blanket. Hands to prayer, prayer to heart. Thank you so much for joining me for today's practice. Bring your thumbs to your third eye. The divine light in me recognizes the divine light in all of you. When I am in that place in me and you are in that place in you, we are one. Namaste.
Taking, just be. Don't take it. Taking, just don't be. And live my life. Don't take it personal. I ain't lying. I ain't hiding. I've been grinding. Multiply.